All right, let's just jump right in. Have you ever been in that spot where you desperately want to join a conversation? You've got a million things you could say, but something just holds you back? Well, today we are going to break down exactly how to crush that feeling and learn how to talk to anyone with real, genuine confidence.
So, picture this. This quote comes from a woman we'll call Emily. She's at a party, listening to a group of people talk about something she's super passionate about. She knows this topic inside and out. She has ideas, opinions, so much she wants to add, but she just freezes. She can't find the words or the moment to jump in.
Emily's story is so relatable, right? That feeling of being on the outside, looking in, you have all this stuff you want to share, but you're just stuck there. It's an incredibly common and honestly a really frustrating feeling to have.
So what is actually stopping us in those moments? Because it's not that we don't have anything to say. The real barrier, well, we can think of it as the wall in your mind.
This wall is basically that little voice inside your head that just starts overthinking everything. It's your own internal critic building this massive barrier out of self-doubt and fear, and it stops you dead in your tracks before you even try to speak.
And this right here, this is what that voice sounds like. Every single one of these questions is another brick in that wall. Will I say something wrong? Will they think I'm strange? We get so wrapped up in imagining all the ways it could go badly that we completely forget to consider how it could go right.
But here's the good news, and this is really the most important part. Confidence isn't some magic trait you're born with. Not at all. It's a skill. It's something you can build. And it all starts before you even say a single word. It's all about preparing your mindset.
Now, check this out. It's a really simple but powerful technique. Instead of just letting that negative voice run the show, you actively reframe it. You catch that thought, what if they judge me? And you flip it to, you know what? Most conversations really aren't that serious. It's about choosing a more empowering thought. And get this, it's not just in your head. Your own body can actually trick your brain into feeling more confident. Seriously. Standing tall, putting your shoulders back, offering a real, genuine smile, these aren't just for other people. They send a powerful signal to your own brain that says, hey, I'm open, I'm friendly, and I'm ready to connect.
Okay, so your mind is prepped, your posture is confident, so now what? Let's talk about what is, for a lot of us, the hardest part, actually starting the conversation. Let's have a quick word about small talk. I know, it gets a bad rap, but it is such a critical tool. Just think of it like this. It's a low-pressure way to test the waters, to show you're friendly, and to build that first little bridge that can lead to a much deeper conversation.
And here is your practical toolkit. You do not need some perfect, witty opening line. Just comment on the music, ask what brings them to the event, or give a specific compliment like, wow, I love your jacket. Each one of these is a super simple, super effective door opener.
So you did it. You're in. You made the first move. But now, how do you avoid that dreaded, awkward silence? Let's get into how you keep that momentum going.
I absolutely love this metaphor. It's perfect, right? If one person just keeps throwing the ball and the other person never throws it back, the game just falls apart. A good conversation is all about that back and forth, that give and take.
So how do you actually keep that ball in the air? Well, it all boils down to showing that you're actually listening. When you ask a follow-up question or share a quick related story, you're not just waiting for your turn to talk. You're proving that you caught the ball, and now you're gently tossing it back.
All right, so we've talked a lot about what to do. But, sometimes knowing what not to do is just as important. Let's run through a few common mistakes that can accidentally broadcast a lack of confidence.
This one is huge. When you say something and then immediately follow it up with, I'm sorry, but, or a long rambling justification, you're taking all the power out of your point. Just state your idea clearly and confidently. Trust me, if they need more info, they'll ask.
Remember that game of catch? This is like getting so focused on your next amazing throw that you don't even see the ball coming right at you. If you're just busy planning your next sentence instead of hearing what they're saying, you're not connecting. You're just performing.
Eye contact is such a powerful tool for connection. Now, you don't need to have an intense stare down,
but a natural, comfortable amount of eye contact shows respect and sends a clear signal that you are present, you're engaged, and you're confident in the interaction.
Okay, every conversation has to end, but nobody wants to do that awkward, well, okay, bye, shuffle away. Knowing how to exit a conversation smoothly is a key skill that leaves a fantastic lasting impression. And look, here's the formula. It's so simple. You can even combine them. Hey, it was really great talking to you, but I should probably go grab a drink now. Let's definitely catch up again soon. Have a great rest of your night. See? Smooth, polite, and totally confident.
So after all of this, all these techniques about what to say and how to say it, we've finally arrived at the single most important skill of them all. And it might surprise you because it has absolutely nothing to do with talking. This is it. This is the secret sauce. When you give someone your full, undivided attention, when you really hear what they're saying and try to understand them, two amazing things happen. First, they feel valued, which makes them want to talk to you more. And second, your own confidence just skyrockets because you're not stressed about what to say next. You're simply responding.
Look, everything we've talked about, these are all skills. And just like playing the guitar or learning to cook, they only get better with one thing: practice. Start small. Just try one of these tips in your next chat. The only thing that matters is that you're intentional and you just keep trying. And that brings us to the end. We've gone all the way from tackling that wall in your mind to making a graceful exit. So my final question for you is a simple one. What's the one tip you heard today that you're actually excited to go out and try?